Dear seniors, what if I told you that one of the sweetest and most familiar fruits, papaya, can both heal and silently harm your body? For decades, papaya has been praised as a natural miracle fruit that aids digestion, brightens skin, boosts immunity, and protects the heart. But here's the hidden truth. Just by eating it the wrong way, this seemingly harmless fruit can damage your stomach, reduce the effect of your medication, and even cause dangerous reactions in your body. In today's video, we'll uncover the 7 most dangerous mistakes people make when eating papaya. Mistakes that many older adults unknowingly repeat every single day. Stay until the end, because mistake number 7 is something almost everyone has made without realizing it. Mistake 1. Throwing away papaya seeds, wasting a natural medicine right in your hands. Most people only notice the golden, soft, and fragrant flesh of papaya, forgetting that those shiny black seeds inside are actually the most valuable part. How many times have you scooped out the seeds to make it clean and tossed them straight into the trash? In that moment, you may have just thrown away one of nature's most powerful natural remedies. According to the Journal of Food Science, papaya seeds contain benzyl isothiocyanate, a compound with strong antibacterial properties that can kill E. coli, Salmonella, and Staphylococcus aureus, bacteria that often cause dangerous intestinal infections in older adults. The seeds also contain the enzyme papain, which helps digest protein, something the elderly often struggle with as stomach acid and digestive enzymes decline with age. Just a few seeds can improve digestion, help your body absorb protein better, and prevent bloating or muscle loss caused by poor nutrient absorption. Yet, most people have no idea. I remember a 68-year-old woman from California saying, "I've eaten papaya all my life and never knew the seeds were edible. I always thought they were poisonous." After she started taking 3 to 4 seeds a day, crushed and mixed into her smoothie, she felt lighter, less bloated, and slept better within 2 weeks. However, too much of anything can be harmful. Studies show that consuming too many papaya seeds can damage the liver. So, older adults should eat no more than 5 to 6 fresh seeds per day, or half a teaspoon of dried, crushed seeds mixed into yogurt or salad. If you are pregnant or taking blood-thinning medication, do not eat papaya seeds. They can stimulate uterine contractions and increase the effect of your medicine. Small but powerful. When used correctly, papaya seeds are one of the most valuable parts of the fruit that most people throw away. Mistake 2. Eating green papaya. A double-edged sword for a weak digestive system. Many people think green papaya and ripe papaya are basically the same fruit, but that's one of the most dangerous misunderstandings. Unripe papaya, the firm, green kind, contains 10 to 15 times more papain than ripe papaya. Papain is a useful enzyme that helps digest protein, but at high levels, it becomes corrosive to the stomach lining. Instead of improving digestion, it can cause stomach pain, nausea, diarrhea, or acid reflux. Younger people might tolerate it, but for older adults, whose stomach lining is thinner and acid weaker, it's like pouring salt on a wound. Some even believe green papaya cleanses the liver, when in fact, it forces the liver and intestines to overwork. Even more alarming, traditional medicine once used green papaya to stimulate uterine contractions, which means pregnant women must avoid it completely. And if you're allergic to latex, kiwi, banana, or avocado, eating green papaya may trigger itching, hives, or even breathing problems. So, how do you know when papaya is safely ripe? Look at the skin color. When about 80% has turned yellow, the fruit gives slightly under gentle pressure and smells sweet. It's safe to eat. If you accidentally bought an unripe one, don't cut it right away. Put it in a paper bag with bananas or apples. Their natural ethylene gas will help it ripen evenly in a few days. Here's a small tip. If the inside of the papaya is deep orange and the seeds are glossy black, it's at its perfect stage, both delicious and safe. You might be surprised, but simply waiting for papaya to ripen naturally can reduce stomach irritation risk by up to 90%, according to the Asian Journal of Clinical Nutrition. If you've ever eaten green papaya thinking fresh means better, comment the words "wrong thought." And if you've ever had a stomach ache after eating it, comment "been there." Let's see how many of you can relate. Mistake 3. Eating papaya together with medication. A silent but dangerous reaction. Many older adults don't realize that papaya isn't just fruit, it's a living enzyme source that can interact with medication just like a drug. It sounds surprising, but several clinical studies have confirmed it. Imagine this. You take your heart, blood pressure, or diabetes medication, then eat a bowl of ripe papaya right after. You think you're adding vitamins, but in fact, papain and vitamin K in papaya might be altering how your medicine works. For those taking blood thinners, like warfarin, vitamin K can reduce the medicine's effectiveness, making blood clot faster, increasing the risk of stroke or blockage. On the other hand, papain can amplify the effects of anti-inflammatory or steroid medications, irritating the stomach and potentially leading to ulcers or bleeding. Papaya can also shorten the absorption time of medicine because of its mild laxative effect, meaning the drug passes through your intestines too quickly to work properly. Here's a real-life story. Mr. Peter, age 70, took his blood pressure pills every morning. After reading that papaya helps digestion, he began eating it with breakfast daily. A few weeks later, his blood pressure suddenly spiked, even though he hadn't missed a single dose. After consulting his doctor, they discovered that papain in the papaya was preventing his medication from absorbing fully. The solution is simple. Eat papaya at least 2 hours apart from your medication, either before or after. If you take long-term prescriptions, limit papaya to 1 to 2 times a week. No more than 1 small cup, about 140 grams, per serving. Most importantly, let your doctor know that papaya is part of your regular diet. This small detail can help them adjust your dosage properly. Many people assume fruit can't possibly be harmful, but often that very assumption allows silent risks to build up over time. These first 3 mistakes may seem minor, but they cause many health issues for older adults. From stomach pain and poor digestion to drug interference and liver strain. They remind us that harm doesn't always come from food itself, but from how we use it. In the next part, we'll discuss mistakes that many believe make papaya even healthier, when in reality, they turn this miracle fruit into a silent troublemaker for your body. Are you ready for the next 2 mistakes? If yes, comment the word "ready" below, and we'll continue exploring in part 2. Mistake 4. Thinking that the more papaya, the better, when your good intentions become a burden to your body. Papaya is one of the rare fruits that nutrition experts call multi-beneficial. It provides almost as much vitamin C as oranges, plus vitamin A, fiber, digestive enzymes, and it's low in calories. Because of that, many older adults believe that papaya is gentle and healthy, so the more you eat, the better. But in reality, this belief often turns your kindness toward your body into a hidden burden. Imagine this. A 65-year-old man eats 2 large plates of papaya every morning instead of breakfast because it's light and helps with digestion. After a few weeks, he starts to feel bloated, has stomach cramps, constant bowel movements, dry skin, and fatigue. When tested, doctors find electrolyte imbalance and protein deficiency caused by poor absorption, the direct result of consuming too much fiber and enzyme at once. Papaya only has about 2.5 grams of fiber per 100 grams, which seems small, but if you eat 400 to 500 grams at a time, that's enough to overwork your intestines. For older adults whose digestive systems are no longer as strong, forcing the gut to work continuously can irritate the lining, cause diarrhea, or lead to dehydration. Some even feel stomach burning because excess papain, the enzyme in papaya, increases acid production and worsens reflux or ulcers. Another lesser-known side effect is when your palms and soles start turning yellow-orange. Many people mistake this for jaundice or liver problems, but it's actually carotenemia, a harmless buildup of beta-carotene in the blood caused by eating too many orange-colored foods like papaya, carrots, or pumpkin. It's not dangerous, but it's your body's way of saying, enough. Experts recommend that older adults eat only 1 small cup, about 140 grams, per serving, 4 to 5 times a week, and avoid eating it every single day. Rotate with other fruits like apples, oranges, strawberries, or a bit of banana to balance vitamins and minerals. Most importantly, papaya cannot replace main meals or medicine. Many people believe eating papaya every day lowers cholesterol or blood sugar, but studies show these effects only appear as part of an overall balanced diet, not from papaya alone. In truth, papaya is just one piece of your health puzzle, not the center of it. When we turn one food into a miracle cure, we take away the balance our body depends on. Take a moment to reflect. How many times a week do you eat papaya? If you've ever thought the more the better, maybe it's time to review your habits. And if you agree that balance is the real key to health, leave a number 1 below. But if you've ever felt unwell after eating too much papaya, hit like, so we know you're learning this lesson along the way. Mistake 5. Storing papaya the wrong way, turning a sweet fruit into a bacteria nest. Many people pre-cut papaya and keep it in plastic containers in the fridge for a whole week, thinking it's more convenient. What they don't realize is that papaya is one of the fruits most prone to bacterial contamination because it's high in natural sugar and water. Even a small mistake in storage can turn it into the perfect breeding ground for harmful bacteria, especially E. coli, Salmonella, Listeria, and Staphylococcus aureus. These bacteria don't just cause mild stomach pain or diarrhea. For older adults, whose immune systems are weaker, they can trigger severe intestinal infections, dehydration, and even hospitalization. A study by the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, found that among tropical fruit-related food poisoning cases between 2015 and 2016-2020, papaya ranked third, right after cantaloupe and mango. The main cause? Pre-cut fruit left out too long or stored at improper temperatures. Time is critical here. Safe if left at room temperature for less than 1 hour. After 2 hours, bacteria begin multiplying quickly. After 4 hours, risk levels rise significantly. After 6 hours, bacteria reach harmful levels, even if the fruit still looks fresh, sweet, and pretty. Another common mistake is not washing the skin before cutting. Many think, I'm not eating the peel, so why bother? But when your knife slices through, surface bacteria are dragged inside the flesh. Just rinsing under cool water for 30 seconds can reduce surface bacteria by up to 70% according to the Food Safety Authority. Here's how to store it properly. When unripe, let it ripen naturally at room temperature, away from sunlight or heat. Once ripe, refrigerate immediately at 4 degrees Celsius, about 39 degrees Fahrenheit, or lower. Once cut, store in a clean glass container with a tight lid and eat within 2 to 3 days. Avoid reusing old plastic boxes. They easily harbor bacteria. Before eating stored papaya, check carefully. If you see moisture, a slight sour smell, or a slimy surface, throw it away immediately. Most mild food poisoning cases in seniors caused by papaya actually come from leaving cut fruit out for hours without realizing it. One woman shared, "I sliced it the night before for convenience. It still smelled good the next morning, but I ended up with stomach pain all day." In truth, just 4 to 6 hours at room temperature is enough for bacteria to multiply tenfold. Another small but crucial note: never store papaya next to raw meat or seafood. Even with separate compartments, cold air can carry cross-contamination. Proper papaya storage isn't just about keeping it tasty, it's about protecting your digestive system and immune health, the two shields that weaken most with age. One poorly stored papaya can undo days of healthy eating effort. Think about it. Where do you usually keep your cut papaya? On the counter, in the fridge, or in a plastic box for days? The answer might be what's silently affecting your gut health. These two mistakes, overeating and poor storage, may sound small, but they cause most digestive problems among older adults who eat papaya regularly. Both come from the same innocent belief: papaya is healthy, so it's always fine. But clearly, when it comes to nutrition, good only truly means good when we know what's enough and what's right. In the next part, we'll look at the final two mistakes, the hidden ones that often cause allergies, fatigue, and sleeplessness in many older adults. And mistake number 7, which seems simple, is something almost everyone has made at least once in their life. Mistake 6, ignoring signs of allergy or sensitivity to papain. When your body speaks, but you don't listen. Many people think allergies only affect young people or those with weak immune systems. But in older adults, allergic reactions often appear more subtly and are harder to detect. Papaya, which seems like one of the most harmless fruits, actually has a hidden side. The digestive enzyme papain can trigger unexpected irritation in sensitive individuals. Papain helps the body digest protein, reduces bloating, and supports gut health. However, if your body is sensitive, papain can go overboard, not only breaking down food protein, but also slightly damaging the lining of your mouth or stomach. That's why some people feel a burning throat, itchy lips, or dull stomach pain after eating papaya without knowing why. In mild cases, it's just tingling, itching, or small rashes around the mouth. But if ignored, these reactions can worsen over time. Some may experience lip swelling, nausea, shortness of breath, or even anaphylaxis, a severe allergic reaction that can be life-threatening if untreated. What's tricky is that papain allergy often overlaps with other sensitivities. People allergic to papaya are likely to react to latex, kiwi, pineapple, or figs. These plants share similar proteins, so the immune system confuses them and triggers the same alarm response. According to the journal Allergy, Asthma, and Immunology Research, over 70% of older adults allergic to papaya showed cross-reactions with latex or pineapple. The danger is that symptoms can appear hours after eating, so people rarely connect them to papaya. A 72-year-old man in Maine shared that he loved having papaya for dessert every night. After several months, he noticed frequent throat irritation and mild rashes on his arms. Thinking it was the weather, he ignored it. One evening, after eating a large bowl of papaya, he suddenly felt his heart race and had trouble breathing. At the hospital, doctors discovered it was a papain-related allergic reaction. For older adults, even mild allergies repeated over time can disrupt the immune system, leading to chronic fatigue, low-grade inflammation, colds, dry skin, or slow wound healing. So if you notice mild itching, swelling, throat irritation, or bloating after eating papaya, don't ignore it. Here's how to check. Keep a simple food diary for 7 to 10 days, noting when you eat papaya and how you feel afterward. If symptoms repeat, try avoiding papaya for a week to see if they improve. When in doubt, consult an allergist to test for papain or latex sensitivity. If confirmed, it's best to stop eating papaya completely. There's no safe dose once your body has raised the warning flag. Think back for a moment. Have you ever felt throat irritation, lip burning, or mild bloating after eating papaya and blamed it on the weather? If so, your body might be quietly telling you it can't tolerate papain, a message many ignore until it's too late. Mistake 7. Eating papaya on an empty stomach or right before bed, a bad timing that turns benefits into harm. Many people like to eat papaya early in the morning or before going to bed, thinking it's light on the stomach, helps with sleep, and makes the skin glow. But in reality, these are the two worst times to eat papaya, especially for older adults with weak digestion or unstable blood sugar. When your stomach is empty, it's already producing acid. If you eat papaya, then rich in papain and fiber, the enzyme starts working on your stomach lining instead of food. The result? A burning sensation, nausea, or upper abdominal discomfort. Papain is like a double-edged sword. When there's food, it aids digestion. When there isn't, it starts digesting your own stomach lining. Some people mistake this discomfort for detox or cleansing, but in truth, it's mild irritation. Repeated over time, this can lead to gastritis or chronic indigestion. Eating papaya right before bed causes a different issue. Papaya contains about 11 grams of natural sugar per 100 grams. For older adults, especially those with sensitive blood sugar levels, this can cause a small glucose spike at night, interfering with melatonin, the sleep hormone. Many who feel restless or bloated after eating papaya at night are actually experiencing this effect. The high fiber content also forces the stomach to keep working while the body is trying to rest. This redirects blood flow to the digestive system, making the heart beat faster, leading to poor sleep and morning fatigue. A study in the Journal of Nutrition and Healthy Aging found that people who ate enzyme-rich fruits like papaya less than an hour before bedtime were twice as likely to experience nighttime digestive discomfort compared to those who ate in the afternoon. So when is the best time to eat papaya? About 30 minutes before a main meal, when your stomach is slightly empty but not completely. After light exercise, when your body needs quick energy and antioxidants, papaya works best. Avoid eating after 8 p.m., especially if you have acid reflux, diabetes, or insomnia. A small tip for older adults: pair papaya with a bit of protein, like a few almonds or unsweetened yogurt. This combination slows sugar absorption and soothes stomach acid. If you've been eating papaya early in the morning or before bed, try adjusting your timing for a few days. See if your sleep, digestion, and morning energy feel different. If you notice improvement, it means your stomach and digestive system are finally breathing easier. And if you believe that when you eat is just as important as what you eat, comment "That's true" below. But if you still think papaya is fine anytime, hit like and use it as a reminder to test that belief for yourself. These last two mistakes are rarely discussed, yet they're the silent links behind why many people start finding papaya less gentle than before. A slight throat irritation or a restless night, these tiny signs might be your body's way of saying, "Please adjust for me." Nutrition isn't just about what you eat, but how and when you eat it. Papaya, when enjoyed properly, remains one of nature's gifts, keeping your digestion light, your skin radiant, and your organs strong. But when eaten the wrong way, it can quietly take those very benefits away. Let every meal be more than a routine. Let it be a mindful act of care, one that helps you truly take charge of your health day by day. Final part. Eat papaya. The right way to stay healthy after 60. After going through these 7 common mistakes, you've probably realized that papaya, a fruit that seems so simple, is actually much more delicate than it appears. When eaten correctly, it's a natural medicine that improves digestion, reduces inflammation, strengthens immunity, and nourishes healthy, glowing skin. But if eaten the wrong way, all those benefits can quickly turn into risks. Papaya isn't the problem. The problem is that we've gotten too used to thinking of it as something we can eat any way we want. Throwing away the valuable seeds, eating it green, eating too much, or storing it carelessly, these habits quietly turn a good food into a hidden threat. For older adults, even small mistakes in timing, portion size, or medication interaction can lead to unpleasant consequences. Let's take a moment to reflect. Do you eat papaya every day without thinking about how much you're eating? Have you ever cut it ahead of time and left it overnight in a plastic container for convenience? Or have you ever eaten a few bites early in the morning on an empty stomach, felt discomfort, and just blamed it on a weak stomach? All those small things might be the very reasons your body feels more tired over time. The good news is, you don't have to make big changes to fix it. Just a few small adjustments can help papaya return to its rightful place, as a gentle friend to your digestion, your skin, and your heart. Remember these golden rules. Eat only when the fruit is fully ripe. Avoid green papaya. Limit to 140 grams, about 1 small cup, per serving, 4 to 5 times a week. Eat at least 2 hours apart from any medication. Store properly and eat within 2 to 3 days after cutting. Stop immediately and check with your doctor if you notice any allergy signs. Never eat papaya on an empty stomach or right before bed. These simple habits act as a shield that helps older adults avoid digestive issues, allergic reactions, or dangerous drug interactions. Most importantly, they help your body stay light, stable, and balanced, something truly precious after the age of 60. One more thing that's often forgotten: eating right isn't just about being healthy, it's about enjoying the moment. A bite of sweet, ripe papaya, soft and fragrant, when eaten at the right time, is more than food. It's a moment of calm and pleasure. When you understand your body, eat slowly, chew carefully, and notice how you feel after each meal. That's when food becomes the gentlest medicine nature can give. Modern science calls it eating with awareness. Ancient wisdom called it nourishing life through every meal. Different names, same truth. When we respect what we eat, it rewards us with good health. If you used to think papaya was just a simple dessert, now you know it can be a powerful ally for longevity and gut health, as long as you use it wisely. Don't let old habits take away the benefits your body deserves. So starting today, begin again. Choose ripe fruit, eat the right amount, and listen to your body. When you do that, you're not just eating right, you're living right, in harmony with your body, your age, and the rhythm of life itself.